What is going on out there, peeps? Let's get back into gold, silver, and cryptos. All right, so these last couple of days, there's been a whole lot of interesting talk, especially about silver. Very, very interesting. We will cover a couple of things. Let's get into, as usual. Hey, look, if you're thinking about buying some precious metals, give our friends over there at Money Metals Exchange a consideration. The link is in the description. If you are a first time buyer, when you go there, and you buy more than $100 worth of precious metals, please use promo code Pimpy, Pimpy, and you will get a free half ounce of silver. You guys know I'm still in Facebook lockdown, most likely till the end of the election. Another huge amount of my friends were just all booted off. So the interesting thing is all of our accounts are on there as disabled. So they're not deleted because we had a couple of our friends, they're just off, period. So very interesting to say the least. But anyways, so I am over here on Twitter for now. So come on over here. The link is in the description and join me there. So what's been going on with the markets? We noticed that Bitcoin for some reason decided like it wants to run wild. And it did get up to above 1400. Then there was a small sell-off and it dropped all the way down to about 13,500. And then it's slowly been creeping up even though it's in the red right now. And it's not in the red by very much at all. What we're seeing is I think people are looking for alternative safe havens outside of gold and silver. I think also in addition to that, it's the fact that precious metals is running horizontal. There's not a lot of excitement in that market, and it's causing people to just get bored of sitting around, and they want to see something happen with their investments. So they're just liquidating their precious metals and moving into cryptocurrencies, which is a really bad situation. Okay, so there's nothing wrong with being involved in both, in my opinion, but I would not be parting with your precious metals. So here's what's going on in listening to what everybody is having to say out there and all the chitter chatter involving precious metals. And that is, yeah, precious metals have been running pretty much horizontal. What that means is it's not really going up too much and it's not really going down too much. It's just kind of maintaining around the same prices. But what I loved about what everybody was saying was the same thing that I've been lecturing to you guys about, and that is we should be taking this opportunity to add to our stacks right now. All the people are saying now, I'm going to play a video and you're going to hear these people say this. They're saying, look, think about cost average. You know what I mean? I did a video explaining what cost average is. You know, if you buy 10 ounces at, $10 each, you spend $100. But then all of a sudden the value drops down to $5. Then you buy 10 more ounces at $5. Great, that costs you $50. So you got 20 ounces of silver actually for $7 or $75. What I want to say. So you see how it is? It's cost average. Okay. So this is a good time to continue to add to your collection. All right, keep stacking up right now. Take advantage of the fact that it's not moving anywhere. All right. There's just, I don't think anybody knows what to really do right now. There was supposed to be a lot of announcements. We've been anticipating them. But I think this battle here in the United States, people are starting to realize this election is a lot more than just a normal election. And because of that, right now, people are jockeying in positions based on what they believe is going to be the results of this election. All right. For precious metals people, we benefit either way. Okay. Not that I want Biden to win, but I'm saying we benefit either way. Okay. Either person who wins, we anticipate a stimulus. We should have known that they were not going to accomplish getting a stimulus before election. There's no way in how the Democrats were going to let Trump have a win. So after the election, once we get these stimulus checks again, you will see a gold and silver start running up all over again. They'll start running. Absolutely, they will. Okay. So we'll keep an eye on that. But for the most part right now, it's just stagnant. It's not going anywhere. It's not going down. You're not losing anything. It's not going up. You're just kind of sitting there. That's why right now it's a really good time to add to your collection. All right. I want you to listen to what this gentleman here has to say because it's very interesting.
Yeah, and I mean, I want to break down and kind of let you know, like, today and how our process worked. You know, you look at these screens, you wake up first thing in the morning, 4:45 in the morning, fire up those screens, have a conference call with my team. You know, the guys, Bill Baruch, Oliver Slope. We got a great team. And we check the news wires. We start reaching out to our contacts, and then I write the FX report. And the FX report today in the FX markets really gave you the clue, and it decoded what was going on. And it was a little bit different from what we've seen recently. Dollar index is up, euro currencies down. That's been a reoccurring theme. But the Japanese yen was up and bonds were higher. And what that tells me, if gold and silver are down and those two markets are higher, somebody's looking for safety, but they're not looking for it in gold and silver. And really kind of here's why. First, you know, you look at the euro declines with European shares. Germany and France are imposing larger restrictions, bigger lockdowns. These are similar to April. That's why you're having that flashback.
Here's my thoughts. Depending on who wins this election, and I'm banking on Trump to win, if Trump wins, these lockdowns that we're seeing everywhere, you're going to see those things kind of fall to the wayside. I think right now they're just preparing themselves in case Biden wins. We all know that they're trying to push us into this so-called Great Reset. A Trump victory would avoid that, all right? And because of that, it seems to me like you're seeing people over in Spain and a lot of countries, the people are pissed and they're rising up. And I don't know how much longer these so-called globalists or cabal, how much longer they're going to have the type of grip that they think they need to hold these people down. So I bring that up for a reason. Because, again, all these things affect gold and silver. Okay, so what he's talking about is people are looking away from gold and silver for the moment, looking for another safe haven based on the economies over there in Europe, in part of the EU. Okay, so he explains it.
And then those lockdown restrictions, they're going to need to create more euros in order to support their economy. That's why the euro goes down. Now, the 1-2 punch factor is that there's a lot of speculation. This is something totally different, that polling errors could lead to a contested election. I don't like to get into politics, but if you have a contested election, chances are fiscal stimulus is not going to come anytime soon at all. So the pendulum swings against gold and silver at the moment, but remember the long-term thesis. The Federal Reserve is going to keep interest rates near zero.
Okay, real quick, just in case you're missing what he's saying. He's saying it might be quite a few months before we get the next stimulus check. So that does not play well for gold and silver. Unless, like he says, unless you're stackers like us, then we love to hear that kind of news for now, because what that does is it gives us more time to continue to add to the inventory that we are already holding. This is good, okay? But eventually the stimulus check's going to go back out there, and you're going to see gold and silver start to make its run. And depending on who wins this election, it's going to have a huge effect on gold and silver.
They're going to do whatever it takes into 2021. We will get that stimulus, and that's when the balance sheet continues to expand and gold and silver start to take off again. You've got to use these pullbacks in order to add to positions. Don't be a consensus trader. Don't chase the highs. Buy the corrections like what we're seeing today. And I think it's a great day. A lot of people see red. I see a great thing.
Yeah, see, that's a good. See, that's the funny thing. I mean, like him, when I see that the value of silver and gold go down, I mean, I hate to say this, but to me, I go, oh, look, gold and silver or precious metals are on sale today. That's always my approach. I go, good, this is a good time. Depending on how much it goes down, this is a good time to buy some on sale. That's the way I approach it. That's what he's saying, that investors should take this time while it is where it is to continue to add to your portfolio or to your holdings, okay? Because of the fact that it's not moving very much up or down, and the fact that we're not going to get stimulus for a little bit, the consensus is that you won't see gold and silver move very much. And in fact, depending on what happens in this November in the election, you might see it go down a little bit more. But make no doubt about it, everybody, and I mean everybody, even those people who are not big fans of investing into precious metals, know that our time is coming. Like I said, you can only hold that ball underneath the water for so long. Eventually, it's going to pop up. So hang tight, continue to add to your holdings, all right, especially when it's on sale. So the rest of this video, that's what he talks about. Look, investors know to take advantage of the situation we're in. We have a scarcity of precious metals. As soon as the stimulus check comes, it's going to add even more pressure to the fact that there's not that much precious metals out there. Okay? So you're going to see it explode here real soon. I know we were expecting something in October, and then we're expecting something in November. Those things did not pan out, but I told you we wanted to at least be aware of them and keep an eye on them, okay? So that's why I don't ever make any promises about the direction that they're going in, but just tell you that we need to be aware of them. So, I'm just, we really need Trump to win, and we need him to have full control of the Senate and the House. This gentleman here later on, and on another video, there's another guy talking about we're going to the gold standard. One way or another. And when we do, that's going to cause the values of gold and silver to jump up so high because of the amount of debt that we have out there, because of the amount of the currencies that are in circulation. There's a lot of reasons why. But, sooner or later, somebody's going to have to pay the bill, if you get my drift. So that's going to happen here very shortly, we feel, in the first quarter of 2021. All right, you guys. Anyways, I just want to take this time. Look, I've been telling you guys that this is a good time for us to keep stacking up on our precious metals. I'm trying to do all I can myself to add to my collection. I just want to be in a position. I really do, because it is coming no matter what. You're about to see the largest transformation of wealth we've ever seen in the history of our time. And only one of every 1,000 people are going to be in position to take advantage of that. My subscribers are way ahead of the curve. All right, you guys. So just keep on stacking, keep doing what you're doing. And, hopefully you'll have a nice, big old pile of several ounces of both gold and silver, if not at least silver, so that when we do go out on this other side, you'll be able to live comfortably for the rest of your life. All right, you guys, that's it for now. Let me know what you think. Hit the thumbs up button. If you're not a subscriber, please do so, because when you do, it helps out the channel, and I surely do appreciate it. And I'll catch you later.